Hey, everybody, what's up? What's up? Welcome to tonight's Success Connection. If you can hear me, just put a big yes in the chat box for me. I am going to attempt to turn on the webcam here as well. Let's see, it might be pointed down or up, I don't know. We're using my laptop, so it's not quite the same angle that you're used to seeing, but it gets the job done, right? So welcome. Hope all of you are having a great Thursday night. I know I've been having a pretty good week here. Certainly a better week than last week, so that's always a good thing. Yep, I see lots of you saying you've had a little better week, a little better week, a little better week. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, listen, I'm excited to be here. I want to spend the next hour with you guys really just helping you to do some stuff here that I think is going to help you have success online. We're in the middle of building a business together, which we do each and every week. And so if you're a brand new student, I want to welcome you. I want to go over a few of the ground rules really quickly. It won't take me long. But number one is this training and the Success Connection in general is not an extended training or extended part of the training for anything else, okay? So what that means is if you are an Instagram Mastery student or a Partner with Anthony student or an Ambassador student or anything like that, then this training isn't specific to that, okay? You were invited here because all of my students get invited here. And all of my students get the opportunity to get on here and learn and build businesses with me completely free. Something I've been doing now for the last 6 years. I love doing it. It's always exciting to me. And we're helping people all around the world do so well. So thank you so much for being here. And of course, we appreciate you. So sit back, relax, enjoy this, and know that we're kind of in the middle of building a business right now. We called it the lead in, lean in business, which is leaning into new opportunities to generate leads for your business. And so we build this out for you. The good news is that at the end of tonight's training, I give you the link where you can download the entire business completely free, all the funnels, all the assets, everything. Completely free. So you won't have to worry about, oh my gosh, have I missed anything? We catch you up each and every week because, hey, we know that some of you are new and sometimes things happen and you're just not able to be here. So we want to take good care of you. And then of course, for those of you that are here and have been here many times before, we want to thank you for being here as well. And you already kind of know the drill. Want to address a couple of really super quick things before I get rolling. I mentioned our Ambassador 2.0 program coming out. I just mentioned it it was on my mind, and we got hammered in support with questions about it. So you guys know I don't like to take these webinars and turn them into selling opportunities. So I'm not going to talk much about it, but I will just answer a couple of the quick questions. If you're a current Ambassador student, you will get upgraded to 2.0 completely free. We never charge you guys for updates. So if you're a student of mine, which all of you are, you know that I've never charged for an update to a program in my life. I believe that if you invest in something, you should get full reign of it, right? It shouldn't be a 2.0 and a 3.0 and a 9.0, and you just have to keep buying. I think that's wrong. So all of you that have the Ambassador program, you'll get upgraded to 2.0 completely free. I filmed in the studio a lot of the 2.0 training last week or earlier this week, and it's really awesome. So we're breaking it down a lot more like the Partner with Anthony program in terms of modules. We're doing some hard coding on the affiliate side, which means it's like virtually impossible for your sales and your tracking to not work. We're opening up, I think it's 7 additional funnels to bring traffic and sales in, and we're opening up one exclusive product that only ambassadors promote. No one promotes it. In fact, I don't even promote it. You can't even buy it unless it is from an ambassador, and I think that exclusivity is going to help sell that product really well. So basically, we've built up an entire course that I'm not even going to sell. Like, I won't even sell it to you guys. I'm only letting my ambassadors sell it. And so I think that's going to be really awesome. The ambassador enrollment is going to go up in price when we release 2.0. Like I said, for anybody that has 1.0, like the original version beforehand, you're going to get upgraded for free. There's no additional charge. So just wanted to make sure that I mentioned that and I get that out of the way that before we get rolling, because there were so many questions that came in about it. Okay, so with that said, let's talk a little bit about your business and the business that we are building together. Okay, this is what we're supposed to do this week. Okay, I'm supposed to give you the 5 opt-in pages that I bought from students, which I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the most profitable method online ebook. I call it a report, all right, which I am going to do. And then I'm going to buy some of your thank you pages. Again, I'm going to do that. But first, like always, we want to kind of examine the funnel. What is the business? What is the funnel? Okay. I like to do this every single week because I feel like refreshing your memory on what it is that we're doing and what it is that you're supposed to be doing is key, right? It's not all about look at this shiny page and look at this awesome ebook. It's about how do these things fit together, okay? How do they come together to form a business? One of the things that I found very interesting is when I talk with business owners, and I've seen this, actually I've seen this with my wife. If I said it too loud, I'm gonna get myself in trouble, but I've seen this with my wife. Okay, when she started her business, the first thing was, what is the name of my business gonna be, okay? And that's all she could think about, is what is the name of my business? What is the name of my business? How is my business gonna be? All this stuff, okay? Then I said, she moved on. What is my logo gonna look like? What is my logo gonna look like, right? So we went all about this logo. Then it was, well, what's the location of my business going to be, right? Like, in other words, where's she gonna put her business? And then it went on to, do we have stationery? And do we have little pins that have our name? Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if you're catching my drift here, but here's the thing. Business owners and people in general, when they're starting a business, focus on the wrong stuff, okay? What you need to be focused on is sales and systems, okay? Sales and systems. This is where the focus should always be, okay? Always, sales and systems. What you don't want to focus on, okay? What you do not want to focus on is, what is my email address? What is my domain name going to be? You know, what does my logo look like? All of these things. You've got to focus on the actual stuff that makes you money. Once you've got the sales in place and the systems in place to make this happen, well then it's a no-brainer. It's simple at that point to go create a logo and create all this other stuff, right? But you've got to be forward focused on just the thing that's going to make you the money, okay? So I've seen a lot of people in our Facebook group, and I've seen a lot of people in our support box talking about things that quite honestly don't matter, right? So what I want you to do is try to focus on the sales and the system side of this, okay? What is going to make you money? And then you can build and make everything look pretty after that. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes, okay? Very, very good. And here's one thing I do want to tell you guys, okay? Before we get started, before we kind of dive into what this means, and don't worry if you're new, we'll catch you up, okay? It's all good. This is a safe zone, I promise. But there also have been some people that have posted in our Facebook group. Well, two things I want to address. One is people posting in our Facebook group that our support doesn't answer support questions. That's just a lie, period. You can't, it just is. I can show you. We have a system called Help Scout. You can look them up, Google them. It's a ticket system. Anytime you send us an email, it comes into that ticket system. Every day, all those tickets are answered, right? Except for a couple of boxes that I answer myself. But for the most part, every single day, those tickets are answered, and within 48 hours, they're all answered. And we have statistics that show that. So when you go in our Facebook group and you post, oh, I'm trying to get support, but they won't respond to me, it's probably your fault. Now, that sounds harsh, that sounds rude, that sounds mean, but sometimes it's like tough love, right? I can't take the blame for mistakes that are being made. We have one person in particular that was in our Facebook group complaining. He was sending emails for support to the wrong email address, and he even posted it. And then I said, you're sending your emails to the wrong email address. And he said that I have a glitch in my system. No. It's a glitch in your brain. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. So please slow down and just focus. Like every single one of our courses have a support button right at the very top of them. If you click that support button and you follow those instructions and email that specific address, you're going to get a reply. I promise you. Okay. So number one is, in business, you have to take accountability, right? And responsibility. If you're making a mistake, you have to hold yourself accountable for that. You can't blame it on somebody else just because it's easier. Okay. That's number one. That's the first and most important thing, right? And it's not just with reaching out to support, but it's with everything that we do. Number two is you have to believe in yourself and know that you can do it. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be totally upfront and honest with you guys. In the last 4 weeks, fitness, if you follow me on Instagram, then you've seen this, fitness has become kind of my thing. Like, I'm really, really into working out, eating right, eating a lot of times every single day, like trying to stay in shape, right? Trying to be in shape and get bigger and stronger and just healthier overall. And I'll be totally honest with you, I suck at it. It's not something I want to do. It's not something I'm good at. It's not something that originally I was motivated at all to do. It's something I completely felt like I probably would not be good at. So I'm in the same boat with my fitness as a lot of you are with your online business. You're thinking to yourself, I don't know if I'm gonna be good at this. Anthony tells me to do this, but I don't really understand it. So what did I do? I went and I got myself a mentor. I got myself a coach. And he tells me each and every day what I'm supposed to do, what I'm supposed to eat, you know, how I'm supposed to do a workout. If I try to do something and I don't feel good doing it, I can send a video. He'll pop back a video and say, you're doing it wrong. I have someone to hold me accountable. Well, in your online business, that's me. Like, I'm here to hold you accountable. I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you pass the little roadblocks, the things you're doing wrong, right? That's what our group is for. That's what I'm for. That's what our support is for. We're here to help you. But you've got to realize that you can do it. In 3 weeks, I've gained 9.5 pounds. I've lost body fat, which I didn't have that much body fat anyway, but I've lost it. But I've gained 9.5 pounds, and I'm physically just stronger. Like, I have muscle. Look, I'm not gonna sit up here and flex for you, but I mean, my arms were like little bitty before working out, and now my arms fill out my shirts. Like, I'm not by any means am I He-Man, right, or Superman or anything like that, but I've gained a lot of muscle mass. I can now run, I call it a couple of blocks in my neighborhood. It was taking me 16 minutes 3 weeks ago to get from my house to the location I run to now and back. Now I can do it in about 4 or 5 minutes, so a third of the time, right? It's all about persistence. So I want you to be persistent in your online business. I want you to be focused, persistent, and I want you to hold yourself accountable for doing the things that you need to do each and every day so that you can be successful. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Look, if I can do this in an industry that makes no sense to me, which is health and fitness, I love to be sitting right here on my computer. This is life for me, right? You can do it too, right? It might be out of your norm and not in your little comfort zone, but I promise you that if you take the time and you put in the effort and you follow what we're teaching, you can be successful, okay? All right, so that's my little motivational spill for tonight, but let's dive in. All right, so this is kind of the system that we're building for you to help you make more money with this business, okay? Obviously, we've kind of outlined it up here where you'll see right up here where it says we bring in cold traffic. Cold traffic is just advertising, right? So it's just bringing in traffic. From Facebook, from YouTube, from solo ads, from anywhere. And then we put them through this proven system here that turns them into warm traffic, okay? Warm traffic is a lead and a person that kind of knows who you are, might have seen your face before, might have seen your offer before. It's somebody who's not seeing you for the very first moment, right? Okay, so it's warm traffic. And so what we're doing is we're bringing people in, and this is the funnel, and the whole idea is to warm them up, okay, and then to sell. So step number one is we are bringing them in right here, okay, step number one, through an opt-in page. Now, if we take a quick look, obviously, I build these opt-in pages for you because, well, that's what I promised you I would do. So you can see all of the opt-in pages here. This is the opt-in page that I built, okay? So I built this and gave this to you. If you're new, worry not, you'll get this opt-in page tonight completely free, so don't worry. But I built this page and I give it to you for free. Last week, I bought these 5 pages, okay, from our students. So I bought these pages and I told you were gonna get them tonight for free. And you are. So here's an example of one. You'll get this page completely free tonight, right? You'll have basically 6 different options here for opt-in pages. Now, why do we do that? Because split testing is key, okay? When you're running traffic, I'm just trying to pull this back up. All right, when you're running traffic to this part right here, making sure you can see it, to this part right here. So this traffic into step 1. Step 1 is the gateway to getting started, okay? What that means is nobody can buy anything from you if they don't go past step 1. It's not possible, okay? Literally, it's impossible. In all the other steps, it's still possible to sell something, even if they don't buy it on that step. But step 1 is the most crucial step in the whole program, because this funnel with step 1, we're collecting somebody's name and we're collecting their email address. And if we collect that information from them, we can now use that to remarket to them. But if we don't collect it, we can't do anything, okay? So we need to collect the email address and the name, or at least the email address, right? So we give you multiple variations of this opt-in page so that you can test. Now, some of you might be using our Build Redirect software. Most all of you probably are. Build Redirects kind of sits right here. If I can draw this, kind of sits right here, Build Redirects. And you kind of think of it as a routing, a traffic router, right? Some traffic comes in and it comes into Build Redirects and we send them to different variations of your pages. So what that means is that you could literally put an ad up on Facebook or Google or Yahoo or Solo Ads or anything. And when they click the link, it would rotate them between all 6 of these pages, and it would track the statistics of all 6 of those pages to see which one is getting you the best results, okay? I want to focus on this part of the funnel because I want you to understand something. One of the biggest keys to success is optimizing every single step. But step 1 is the most important, because if you have, let's just say, and maybe I can draw it out, and I don't want to get too messy on my notes, but let's just say that we have 10,000 visitors, okay? So we have 10,000 visitors, and can you all see that right there where I drew it? I'll highlight it in green, okay? So we have 10,000 visitors, all right? Let's just say we have 10,000 visitors, and make this a little bigger, okay? If we have a 30% opt-in rate, okay, that's going to get us 3,000 leads, okay? If we have a, I don't know, 37% opt-in rate, it's going to get us 3,700 leads. Here's the thing. Oftentimes when you're split testing, you'll find outliers, okay? I read a book by Malcolm Gladwell called Outliers. And it's always intrigued me, the outliers, the little things that happen that by chance create all these different phenomena, right? Whether it's the Bill Gates one or many of the others that we talked about. And I think I mentioned some of those to you guys. Well, oftentimes with online marketing and your opt-in pages, you find these outliers, these pages. One page will convert at 12% for whatever reason, right? And then another page will convert at 42%, right? Which will give you 4,200 leads. Now, think about this. If you're split testing, okay, you're able to quickly and easily identify that this is the winner right here by a long shot, right? But what if you weren't split testing? What if you didn't try other pages? What if you didn't have options, right? And you just went with this one? Do you realize the difference in your marketing? This would be totally the difference in a home run and a complete failure. And all it would be was something on your opt-in page. One tweak, one change, one edit, one different opt-in page that would have made the whole business successful. Because everything that happens, as you can see, they go to a thank you page, they go to a sales page, they get in your email list, they go on and on and on. All this happens after step 1. So if step 1, if you happen to use the page that converts at 12% and it's a total failure, you would immediately abandon this business, say it doesn't work, this isn't going to work, this sucks, blah, 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 and you quit, right? Whereas if you're split testing, you'll see, oh, wow, there's a couple of outliers here. There's one that's really bad, there's one that's really good, right? And that one that's really good is going to get you 4,200 leads. That's 3,000 more leads on the same amount of traffic. Now, when you start looking at your sales page and what does it convert at? Let's just say it converted at 1%. That's the difference in 12 buyers and 42 buyers, right? And if your average ticket is $100, right? That's $3,200 difference in money earned, real cash, all because of your opt-in page. So I'm trying to give you a short, quick, fast breakdown of why opt-in pages are important and why it's important that you focus on these and you don't just leave it up to chance, okay? We give you all these opt-in pages because we know that split testing these opt-in pages is probably one of the most important things that you can do out of the gate in your business. If you're not using Build Redirects, you can check it out. I think it's somewhere in our educational portal, maybe not. I'm sure there's a link for it somewhere, or it's just buildredirects.com. But anyway, Build Redirects lets you split test these pretty easily, okay? So we always suggest it, or use something else. It doesn't really matter. But either way, always split test, okay? All right, so you've got your opt-in pages. Now, we've built all these opt-in pages for you, okay? You'll notice that these opt-in pages give away a little book or a report, okay? Well, up until now, I had not given you that book or that report, but I am happy to announce that today you will be getting it. So we're about to go through it real fast. I'm giving you this method, this most profitable method online report completely free tonight. You'll get the download link, and of course, you'll be able to give this away in your funnel and in your business. This is what's going to make people give you their email address. But what I thought would be cool is to kind of turn it into a short report. You'll notice I say in this short report, I'm going to disclose to you what I feel like is the most profitable method you can deploy to generate an income online, right? And then I talk about there's no guarantees and all this kind of stuff. And then what I do is I kind of break this down for people. And I think this is smart. I think this is a smart way to do this. We're going to test it. I say I believe the most important thing for you to understand up front is that making money online can be broken down into 3 buckets of opportunity. So you want to make sure when people come on that they don't feel overwhelmed, like there's a million things I could do online. What I do is break it into 3 buckets, okay? Bucket number 1, e-commerce. Bucket number 2, affiliate marketing. And bucket number 3, it's like digital marketing and consulting and coaching, right? So it's basically the digital side, knowledge, selling knowledge, right? And then as we move through the ebook, I break each one of these down, right? So I kind of start with e-commerce, right? And I say, oh, it's not so easy, right? And so I tackle this and I start talking about why e-commerce is not so simple, okay? And I think this is kind of important. And then I kind of even break it down a little further. Check this out. I even say the profit margins on physical products like this are very slim. I was talking to a friend who runs hundreds of Amazon stores, and he explained to me how they're able to squeeze the little guys out. It went something like this. When we see a new store pop up selling a product that we sell first, the first thing we do is cut our pricing. Since we're already so large, we're buying at a much deeper discount than the new person is able to get. After a few days, usually the new stores have lost so much money they discontinue selling the product we're selling. They simply can't compete with us on prices, which gives us the leverage we need to always win. And I said, to me, that doesn't sound like it's very profitable for someone just starting out. But I continued on and I asked him, what happens if they simply stay here and refuse to go away? They keep their store up and they're selling the same product. I said, if you keep your prices cut, you shrink your margins. Doesn't it kind of make it not worth doing? Here was his response. If they don't go away after a few days, we simply contact the manufacturer of the product that we're both selling. Usually we know them on a first name basis because we're one of their biggest sellers. We simply tell them to either cut the new store off, meaning make them stop selling the product, or we're going to stop selling their product ourselves. No company wants us to quit selling their product because we move a lot of units every day. Usually we'll immediately cut off the new product in the unproven store, and that solves the issue. Look, what I'm doing is I'm explaining to people, because here's the thing. When you want to teach somebody and tell somebody that you know the most profitable method online, don't you feel like it's important to disprove the other more profitable methods online? Yes, right? It's almost like proof by disproving. We need to shine a negative light on some of these other opportunities that they've been hearing about, because that will innately make them realize why what we're about to tell them is the most popular and probably the best method online. And this is just legitimate stuff. Like, this is a real conversation I had, so you get to leverage that and you get to use it to your advantage, which is awesome. Okay, so we go on to talk about why I don't think it's easy for people to do e-commerce specifically on Amazon. Okay, then we talk about digital marketing. All right, we talk about let's sell our knowledge. And we kind of go through here and we explain that, like right here, you're trading X amount of time for X amount of dollars. When you're a coach or a consultant, that's what you're doing. Your earning potential is limited by the number of hours in a day, because if you're required to be coaching, or you're required to be teaching, or you're required to be consulting, well, it's kind of hard to be in two places at one time, right? And so you, like, I know consultants, it says here, I know consultants who are making 7 figures a year just helping people with specific things in their business. However, most of them are tired. Most of them are tired of doing it, right? And they want to find a better way to make money online. And I think that that's hard for people to understand. Like, it's hard for somebody who's not making 7 figures a year to understand why a person who's making 7 figures a year online would ever complain, right? How many of you agree? Yeah, I see lots and lots of people already saying yes. Well, here's the thing. I felt the same way. Like, when I started my first online business, it was e-commerce, and I hated it after a year. I mean, it's the reason why I have all this gray hair. I got it at an early age from that. I wanted to cut it off. Even though I was making 7 figures a year, I was doing like $3-4 million a year in revenue. I don't know how much profit we were making, probably 20%. And I wanted to cut it off because I was so stressed out, and I was trading my time for money, because back then I had to answer the phone to make sales. And so I immediately started looking for something else, right? Like, so I can speak from experience to this, that a lot of times people don't want to sell or trade their time for money. They want to find out how to leverage their knowledge or leverage what they can do and make money without having to spend that time doing it, right? And so at the end of the day, I don't say that being a digital marketer or a consultant or a coach sucks. I just say it's probably not the most profitable method you could use, right? And that's when we transition. And we transition into affiliate marketing, okay? And we start talking about affiliate marketing, and I say, finally, the most profitable method online. We talk about affiliate marketing, and we just look at the facts, right? You don't have to deal with any type of stocking products or finding products to sell. You don't have to worry about bigger fish putting you out of business. You're not stuck selling one type of product. It's super easy to pivot at any point in time, which is smart. You aren't trading time for money. You don't need specific skills or knowledge to be able to get started. Like, I'm breaking down all those walls, all those barriers, all those things that people are, well, I can't do it. Well, I can't do it because of this, that, and the other. Well, we break them all down really quickly, right? And then we kind of educate. This is what it means. It means that you're promoting someone else's products, right? So we explain what that means and how that works and who you can do it for. You can do it for Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, eBay, and almost any other online business, right? And so then we kind of mention, okay, there's some affiliate networks like ClickBank that will give you access to hundreds of products. And I said, now, since I realize this is the most profitable method online, but people have a hard time getting started because they can't get approved for good offers to promote. So I create the problem in this ebook. I've told them why it's the most profitable. I've told them why it works for so many people. I've told them all the different companies that employ or deploy affiliate marketing as part of their business models, which builds up the belief and the credibility and all of that stuff. And then I hit them with this problem. The one problem is that people can't get approved for good offers, right? And I decided I needed to help. And so I created the Partner with Anthony program that allows you to simply partner with me and get automatic approval on some of my best products. Some of these products allow you to earn up to $748.50, like our ambassador program, for one single sale, which, as you can imagine, It adds up to a lot of money if you make a lot of sales. The best part about my program is I do a lot of the work with you. We have a full third. So this is where I'm transitioning, okay, into a pre-sale. I'm setting people up at this point and I'm saying, this is probably something that you want to do. I talk about how I work with you. We talk about it for 30 full days. And then I soften it at the end. Even if you choose not to utilize my Partner with Anthony program, I still feel like you should look into affiliate marketing because it is the most profitable method online, in my opinion, right? So what this ebook serves as is really a sales letter. How many of you noticed that? That the ebook is actually a sales letter. All right, I see lots of people saying yes. It's informative, and if you read through this, you will get good education, right? You will understand and know things that you did not understand or know before you got this. Like, it's going to happen, right? But at the same time, by the same token, we're not just teaching. We're framing and pre-framing selling something. Now, as you guys know, we've discussed setting up this entire funnel here to promote the Partner with Anthony program. I think pretty much everybody on here has the Partner with Anthony program. If you don't, it's okay. You can edit this and sell anything you want. The business that we're building has to have something to sell at the end of it, right? And so I chose the Partner with Anthony program because the community voted, and that's what they wanted me to do. And so because of that, that's what we did. But that doesn't mean that you can't use this exact funnel to sell something else, because you can, and this exact method, because you can. But our examples will be with Partner with Anthony. And of course, if you have Partner with Anthony, then it makes total sense because you're able to now make more sales, right? Okay, so we've kind of gone through step one, which is the opt-in page. Now we're adding in that ebook, which I'm going to give you a link to tonight. You can download it and get it completely free. So we got the ebook. Where do they go next? They opt in, and where do they go to get that ebook? And what happens next? Well, what happens next is that thank you page. You should see it right here. Zoom in, boom, thank you page, okay? The thank you page is one of the biggest keys to having and making a lot of sales, okay? So it's one of the biggest keys to making a lot of sales. And so what we've done is I designed a thank you page for you guys last week, okay? And then I had a contest, and I said, I want you to design thank you pages so that I can possibly and potentially buy them. And so that's what we're getting ready to do. So if you take a quick look here, the thank you page that I built is right here. All right. And this is a basic, simple thank you page, which we used a really good picture. This is one of the most like viral pictures I've ever posted. This is in Positano, Italy in the background. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Really, really pretty background and laptop lifestyle. So this has gone really viral. So we use this picture. We let people download their book, and then this links to get their partnership information. So this is where you would put your link to the Partner with Anthony program or any other program that you're promoting, right? You're able to rock and roll, okay? So let's take a look at some of the ones that I found in our group that you guys posted. I found this one. This was from Mike C, okay? And so Mike, we will buy this particular one from you. And the reason I'm going to buy it is pretty cool. Mike kind of designed his own little picture for his book, but it says, who's your partner? And I think this is kind of cool. Michael Jordan had Scottie Pippen. Most people around the world realize that. Tiger Woods had Steve Williams. Again, a lot of people know that. Dr. Phil had Oprah, right? So before he was this big phenomenon himself, he was just part of Oprah, right? And then it says, you and I have Anthony Morrison. Now, obviously, that's Mike. I've met Mike a few times, and so he was able to pop a picture with us, right? I think this was at a Ty Lopez. I think that was at Ty Lopez Mastermind. But Mike, you might chime in. But if you don't have a picture with me, that's okay. You can just put a picture of me right here. okay, and say, you and I have Anthony Morrison, because what it's doing is it's kind of setting up the fact that there's a partnership, like that people work together. Does that make sense to everybody? And I like that. I like that idea, right? So when we're going to buy this page from Mike, and when we get it, we're going to give it to you next week, you'll want to change this picture out with a picture of you or a picture of me or a picture of me and Adrian, whatever you want to do, right? Okay, so we're going to buy this one. The second one we're going to buy, Jody White built this one. I thought this one was really cool. Your book is ready. Just follow the 3 steps. Number 1, meet the author. So this is good, introducing somebody to who they're potentially going to partner with. All right, number 2, get the book, okay? Makes sense, it's got the download button there. And then number 3, model his success and a partner with Anthony button. And then a little bit about Jody. I like this because this makes it personal, right? Please guys, remember that you want to have some type of personal experience with people, right? Like you want them to be personally attached to you, or at least personally know you, right? And so if you don't mind putting your picture on here like this at the bottom, this is awesome because it lets them see like, oh, that's the person that partnered with Anthony. That's the person, right? And this will help you generate more sales. So I'm going to buy this page from Jody. I'm going to give this to all of you next week, okay? Then there's this one. I really like this. JJ Hiller built this one, and I did really like this. It says the most profitable method online. You can see that he actually redesigned the book cover, and it says thanks for downloading, so you can download here, okay? And then, of course, still has the idea for the partnership. He added in to join 18,000 plus members around the world that were once right where you are right now, which I think is powerful, powerful words. So we're going to buy this from JJ. I think this one is really good. And then there was one more in here, and it was this one, Shivani Dubey. So Shivani Dubey built this one. I'm going to try to refresh it. Hopefully it will work. Okay, do you guys see how it's got a countdown timer? And then the download button pops, watch, boom. You can set that countdown timer to a specific amount of time. I would suggest like 2 minutes, okay? Because in that 2 minutes, while they're waiting for this download to appear, this is really good stuff too. I use this method. I don't know if Shivani learned this from me previously, or if this was something that they already do, but when you time the download button like that, which this page already has built in for you, you can get it and use it. It makes people stop and read this because they can't just quickly, easily, fast, just boom, go download, right? They have to stop and read. So it forces them to read this information down here about the Partner with Anthony program. Then they get sucked in, they click that button, and before they know it, they're already watching a presentation about Partner with Anthony and on the path to purchasing, right? Which is what we really want. That's what we're after, is for them to actually click this button and go buy. All right. So these were the 4 that I found that were really good. I think these, look, there's some quality issues with the pictures here that like this one looks a little blurred, but the idea behind it is really quality. It's a quality idea, right? Behind this one. This very clean, very crisp, also quality idea behind this, showing who you are. This one just looks really good, looks professional, looks like, okay, wow, I'm into something good. And then this one, like I said, having the timed download button is super important, right? I mean, this is something that can really drastically make a lot of changes, because you have to remember, okay, for them to get from the thank you page, okay, all right, over to your sales page, they have to click the link. See, if they click the link, they go to that sales page. So you have to have some way for them to click the link to go to the next part of the funnel, which is the sales page. Now, we control the sales page, at least for this. Now, if you've got your own program, you're selling and whatnot, then you'll control your sales page. In our scenario, we control the sales page right now. So as far as like ClickFunnels pages for the initial funnel, this would be all that you need, these first 2 pages. But like I told you, we're building out a complete system here, okay? And what's going to happen next is what's going to really make a huge difference in the amount of success that you have. So check this out. What we're going to do and what we're going to be giving to you guys over the next 2 weeks is what we call the rapport building and objection overcoming system, okay? And basically it's a system of emails, okay? So you can see all of these emails. So what happens is, all right, let's say people come in, I'm gonna try to keep this squunched down here. People come in at step 1, they opt in. They get their free ebook, okay? They're excited. They go to the thank you page. There's 2 points of drop off. One is they could get to the thank you page and never click the link to go to the sales presentation. Or 2, they could click the link, go to the sales presentation and not buy. Would you agree that in both of those scenarios, you have the customer's email address and they have not purchased from you? Just say yes. Okay. Very good. I see lots of yeses. Okay. There are reasons why they did not purchase. Okay. Oftentimes, it's again because it's cold traffic. They don't really know who you are. Okay. And then sometimes it's objections. I don't think I can do it. I'm scared. It probably won't work for me. People will think I'm dumb. I'm not qualified. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff, right? I don't have enough time. They have objections, and it's just consistent objections, right? So what you want to do is you want to build rapport and you want to overcome objections. Now, in the past, when we built out something like this, I wrote you emails. I just would write you these emails just like this, and I would say, okay, guys, I'm going to give you 7 or 8 emails that you can load up and just send out to people. Well, that works great. Okay, it does. But what we've been testing and what we've seen a ton of success with, like more than anything, is we write an email, okay? Like let's just say we want to overcome an objection, fear, okay? Look at email number 1 on here. It says, like email number 1 might say, are you fearful? Okay, great. We're writing this to try to help them overcome fear. What we now do is instead of sending them, when they click a link, just to our sales page, right? We send them to a specific bridge page discussing fear. And we might find 3 or 4 people who are in our Facebook group who have said, you know, I was scared to join the Partner with Anthony program, but once I did, man, it was awesome. And all these, so I can find this in the group. What do? I build a ClickFunnels page for you all about overcoming fear and how other people were fearful, but they overcame that fear and now they're having success. When people come to this page, they click and they can go and buy, okay? We use these pages to reinforce what is in the email. And this is what helps us generate far more conversions than just the email itself. Does that make sense, everybody? Just say yes. Okay, so this funnel is getting ready to get really large for you, okay? Although it's all automated and you don't have to worry about anything, there's gonna be 5 rapport building emails and 5 objection handling emails that you will send out. So for the first 10 days after somebody opts in, if they do not buy, they will be getting emails from you building rapport and overcoming objections, okay? All of those will be accompanied by a landing page that we build for you. So for this business, we're getting ready to build you 10 more landing pages. Like that's the amount of time and effort that our team is getting ready to put in for you, is 10 more pages for this one specific funnel. Because the goal is, again, once you build your email list, okay, once you get them on your email list, if they don't buy, we need to convert them, right? And we got to convert them through our email, our email promotions. And the only way to do that is to tackle the reasons why they're not buying, which is their objections, and then of course to build rapport with them so they trust us when we tackle those objections. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes. Okay, so what that means is for you, and which is pretty awesome. Let's just see. I gave you these I'm giving you the 5 opt-in pages tonight, okay? I already showed you that we have them in here. You're gonna get a link. You can have all the 5 of these opt-in pages that our students built, okay? I'm gonna give you the ebook, which we've gone over. I've read it to you, or parts of it. You're gonna get access to that tonight completely free. On our contest, we announced our winners. I actually wrote them down because sometimes it's hard. So it's Mike C, it's Jody White, it's JJ Hiller, and it's Shivani Dubé. Let's see, I'll make sure I got your name properly written. Dubé. All right, these are our winners. All right, that's $100 each. So I'm going to buy all of those thank you pages, and next week you're going to get those thank you pages completely free. So that's 4 of them. So when we look forward to it, and I promise you we'll wrap things up in just a minute. I know I'm close on my time. Next week, okay? So next week you're going to get the 4 thank you pages bought from students, and you're going to get them for free, okay? And then you're going to get the 5 rapport building emails with landing pages. Okay, so what does that mean? That means we're going to build you 5 landing pages to help you build rapport, okay, with your clients or with the customers and subscribers, and we're going to write the 5 emails. So you're getting the emails and you're getting the landing pages. You're getting both, all right? So you're getting a lot next week. Next week is a huge, huge week for you, okay, in terms of getting assets. And then the third thing is a new contest. I just want to see if anybody can do this, okay? Write your own version of the most profitable method online ebook. Write your own version of that ebook. You don't have to necessarily make a cover for it. We have a cover, and you don't have to put it into a PDF thing if you just want to do it in Microsoft Word or whatever. Write your own version, read mine, write your own version aimed at selling at the end, right? So the whole goal is to sell at the end. Here's how you enter. Number one, you write the book. Number 2, you post it in the Facebook group, and you have to tag #Anthony Look. I'm going to choose winners and pay $250 each, which means, and I'll buy up to 10. So I'll buy up to 10 of these. If you write them and you do it, mine's only 7 pages. It doesn't have to be 40 pages long. It can be however long you want it to be. If you write them and you do this, and it's awesome, I'll pay $250 for it, and I'm going to give it to everybody else so that they have different variations of the ebook to give away, and I'm going to pay you $250 to do it. How many of you like that? Just say yes. Okay. Pretty cool stuff, huh? I'm always looking for ways and opportunities to just inspire you to do well, and like we've never actually said write the ebook, and I think that having you write the ebook, man, that would just be so awesome. So these are the things that you get to do, and these are the things that we're going to be doing next week, all right? Now, obviously, there's this week. We've got to give you these assets, okay? So let's do it. I know I'm short on time. I apologize. I get excited, I do things, and I forget. So I apologize. I shall find my page. Okay, this is it. All right, this is our Success Connection Student Resource Center. Okay, I show you this every Thursday night. A couple of quick things we'll run through, and then we'll wrap things up, and I'm gonna give you access to all this tonight, okay? Thing number one is if you don't have Partner with Anthony, you can get Partner with Anthony right here. You know, most all of you have Partner with Anthony. Okay, thing number two, join our Facebook group, okay? Join our Facebook group. It's free. There's over 18,000 members in that Facebook group. That's where you can join this contest to win maybe $250 for writing this ebook for next week, right? So makes no sense not to join. It's completely free. You should do that right now, tonight, immediately. When I give you the access to this page, you should join the Facebook group, okay? Third thing is follow me on YouTube. Follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can see right here, I'm giving away a done-for-you business that's making money. I want to be very clear on that. We build a lot of businesses for you here. I'm building one and giving it to you that's already making money, okay? I'm giving away one per quarter this year, all right? So we got 3 quarters, we're in the second quarter, and we got third and fourth. You have an opportunity to win that done-for-you profitable business by just joining my YouTube channel, subscribing, and then, like I said, you've got to watch some of my videos, leave me comments, likes, those kinds of things every single week that we pump out new videos. On Tuesdays, we put out ones on affiliate marketing. On Wednesdays, we put out ones on digital marketing, like funnels and such. And on Thursdays, we put out one called the Unlock Success Podcast. And if you join my podcast, there's a link where you can actually download the podcast itself. This is going to help you have chances of winning because I want more podcast viewers. On YouTube, you can see I've had this up for a couple days, this page, so I don't know if there's anything here. But you can see, like, we put this out. I haven't refreshed this. This went out on Tuesday. Is affiliate marketing dead in 2020? This is a great video to watch. It talks a lot about affiliate marketing and how it relates to Amazon. So this is a great one for you to watch. It's here in the Make Money Online affiliate marketing piece. Then there's one here called Getting Paid to Sell Your Knowledge. Yeah, see, I loaded this page yesterday. So if I were to refresh this page, I'll have, I'm sure, plenty more views than the 580. We'll see. But it starts playing this video more than likely. I guess it didn't. Okay. So we'll see how this looks. Yeah. So see, this was put out well over a day ago. So get paid to sell your knowledge, right? This is talking about, you know, building your own digital course, but there's really cool things in here, like niches with riches. This talks about specific niches that are really good. This talks about high income skills that you can use online. So there's lots. This is a tripwire funnel. You should watch this one. Watch these videos, like the video, comment on the video, okay? And then of course, here's my Unlock Success podcast. You can click to show more stuff, and it'll start showing you all of the podcasts that you can watch. So watch the podcasts, watch any of these videos, and make sure that you subscribe to my channel. There's a subscribe button. You'll subscribe to my channel and then turn on notifications. That will qualify you to win, okay? So that's all. That's my spiel on that. Then, of course, if you don't have, sorry, my dogs are going crazy. If you don't have ClickFunnels, you do need ClickFunnels in order to use all the funnels that we're about to give you tonight and all the funnels that we've built in the past. This is not like a hardline sales pitch. You can go to clickfunnels.com and get ClickFunnels, or you can click this link right here and get a free trial to it for 2 weeks, and you can start building out all your funnels. But you do have to have ClickFunnels. It's the only way that we can build for you, right? It's the only way I can have a student in the United Kingdom build an awesome thank you page, give it to me over here in Mississippi, and then I can share it with you, and maybe you're in Australia and all of a sudden you've got it. And it's like that page started in the UK, went to the United States, and landed in Australia and places all over the world. ClickFunnels makes that possible. So if you don't have ClickFunnels, get it tonight, because you will need it in order to get these funnel pages that we're building for you and that we're giving you, okay? Then what you'll do is you'll scroll to the bottom, okay? You'll scroll all the way down here to the bottom. It's kind of freezing up on me. And you'll check out this lead-in business, okay? To get the opt-in pages, you will just go right here and click this download button. This will give you the opt-in pages that that I bought from all of our students last week, plus the one I've built, okay? All you gotta do is click that button right there. It's gonna download the entire funnel. So we're talking about like this whole funnel right here. You'll get all of these pages tonight instantly, one click of a button. Then you can click this download button right here to get the most profitable method online ebook. So now you've got the book, right? You're good to go. instant, boom, you've got it, it's yours, you're ready to rock and roll, okay? So all you gotta do is go right here to click this. Now, you'll notice that there's plenty of other download buttons along the way. This is for other funnels. This is for a newsletter business if you'd like that. This is for a done-for-you funnel business right here. This is for a challenge business. Here's the thing. We've built a ton of businesses. We give you access to all of those businesses. We would never penalize you for being a new student. You can download all of these tonight. Here's the only key. These download buttons quit working at midnight tonight, Pacific time. That is because people give away my resources for free to people that are not my students, and I don't like that and I don't appreciate it. So I lock everything down. It's only open for a short window of time, and that is from right now when I give you the link until tonight at midnight. Shouldn't take you long to download these assets anyway. You click the download button and in 3 seconds they're downloaded to your account. So there's no real reason why we should have to leave this open beyond midnight tonight anyway. The only thing you have to do is make sure you have ClickFunnels. If you don't, you got to get ClickFunnels before clicking any of these download buttons. But once you have your ClickFunnels account, you click these, and in seconds, you've got it rocking and rolling, okay? So you can download all the free businesses you want, but please make sure that you get your lead-in business, okay? And that's right here. These are the first 2 assets that are available. Next week, we'll add in all the thank you pages that we just bought from all of the students tonight, right? So this will be really, really awesome. So go right here. And then, of course, if you are looking for the ambassador program and more information on it, there's a link here to watch a webinar on it. You click that at your convenience. Basically, I didn't finish 2.0 until really last night. I still have another day I still have a little bit to do this weekend. So this Sunday we'll close down 1.0 and 2.0 will be released next Monday. So you can still get in on the ambassador program at the price that it is before it upgrades and before the price goes up. So if you're interested in that, you can. It'll change on Sunday. All right. So with that said, this is your page. These are all the crazy cool things that you get to do. Let me show you how to get to this page really quickly. Let's see. Maybe I just need to close this. I need to close this. And then I need to close this. I have so many things open. Okay, this is the link that you're going to go to get to that page. It's go.vsc.com/funnel. The password for tonight is book, B-O-O-K. Okay, so the password is book. So you're going to go to go.vsc.com/funnel, and the password is book, B-O-O-K. Now, once you go there, it's super simple. You just need to first join our Facebook group if you haven't already. Then go subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch some videos, and make sure that you're really engaging on YouTube with me, because that's a chance for you to win a done-for-you profitable business. And then, of course, get ClickFunnels if you don't have it. Download all of your funnels that we've built for you, all the pages, the book, everything that we put together for you now. Download that stuff because it's going to all be ready for you. And, of course, this page does close tonight at midnight. Don't miss out on it. I don't want you to miss this, okay? How many of you enjoyed tonight? Just give me a yes, okay? I see lots and lots and lots of yeses coming in. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Awesome. I'm always excited when you guys enjoy it. Next week is going to be epic, giving you the thank you pages I bought, giving you that rapport building system, the pages and the emails, and then there's the contest. Don't forget the contest. Write the ebook, post it in our Facebook group, and you could win $250 when I purchase your ebook to let the rest of our community use. How many of you are excited about that? Just give me a yes. All right, and we're going to pick more winners. If you do it, we're going to pick more winners. So we're going to give away even more money. So listen, I hope you have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Look, I always tell you, like, do something this weekend that other people aren't doing. Work a little bit, right? Because if you stay motivated and you press on and you get in that habit and create that routine, you can have so much more success. I'm that way. Every day I'm running. Every day I'm working out. Even if I don't feel good or maybe it's raining outside, I'm still getting it in. Every day I'm creating that habit, that routine, and it's helping me to have massive success in my, well, for me anyway, massive success in my physical health, right? And I think you can do the same thing in your business. You just got to be persistent and consistent, right? So this weekend, do a little work on your business. I promise you it's going to help you. And of course, make sure that you get all of this stuff done. Get these assets downloaded. Go to the link, go.vsc.com/funnel, type in the password book, get on this page, get ClickFunnels if you don't have it. Get the ambassador program if you're interested in it before we upgrade to 2.0. But most importantly, join our Facebook group, follow me on YouTube, get your funnels, make sure that you write this ebook, post it in the Facebook group, And of course, next week, we'll be right back here with another, hopefully, epic and awesome training for you. If you go to the Facebook group right now and leave me a comment, let me know, rating 1 out of 10, how much did you like tonight's training? What was your favorite part about it? Post it in the Facebook group, and in the next 15 minutes, I'm gonna have my team, I'm gonna have Nick and maybe Roger go in there and give away some free cash, maybe a couple of people $100 a piece. If you leave me some comments, is everybody good with that? Awesome. Go to the Facebook group, leave me some comments, let me know how you liked tonight's training, and I look forward to seeing you next week right here, same place, same time on the Success Connection. Take care, everybody. Good night.